All right, Pietrovich Pap here. I'm going to show you how to make a picture in Second Life. Really easy and quick. So you need a couple of things, but first let's get let's make a frame. You can buy frames, but why buy them when you can make them? So we're going to click our little hammer down here at the bottom. We're going to select a cube. We're going to put the cube out on the sand like this, and then under the object tab, we're going to hollow this out, and you can see how that hollowed out. Now we're going to need to rotate it. Now when cubes and stuff or prim first come in, you get the X, Y, and Z coordinates, but if you press the control button, you now get axis from what you can turn. And you see how I'm outside the little compass rose here, the circle, and it snaps directly to what you want. First thing about building is always build on the grid, which means it lines up with a natural aspect of the of building. Otherwise, you're putzing, it's terrible. But there's a way around that, but we won't worry about that right now. So somewhere in your, now see that's a big box frame, so we're going to come over here and we're going to do a control and shift, and we get our little handles here. We want to lower this in the x-axis to something like that. Okay, that's our frame. Now we'll color it and we'll texturize it in a minute here. Let me go out here, and I need a picture. So I need, let's see, tell you what, the easiest thing to do is just go ahead and we're going to import a picture. Give me a couple seconds and we'll do that. And we'll get rid of this. Might as well show you how to do that too. Okay. So I'm going to leave the brief. I'm going to leave Second Life, and I'm going to go to Second Life in my own folder here. Let's see. We want to get a picture. We'll look at extra large icons. Get down here and let's see. There's a coyote. Let's do it with William the Great. And we're going to do this one. William the Great is my grandson, so we're going to upload this. And what we do, we have to go back. Second Life, William the Great. We go back into Second Life. We go up to Build, come down to Upload. We're going to upload an image for Ted Linden. Then it's going to say, oh, where do you want to be here? We're going to do this. Come down to William the Great, and let's bring William the Great in. There it is, and we're going to upload. This is what you can name it. Now I'm going to name it PCB, which are my initials, and 2019, so it's easy to find. Let's upload it. It goes, oh, okay, upload. All right, there she is. Now I'm going to scoot this over and come back over here. Now what we need to do is to get a prim for William the Great to sit on, so to speak. So we're going to go to Build, and we want to pull another prim out here like that, and we're going to make, let me see, let us make the whole thing dark, and that's a good thing that we're going to show you how to select color. This will make all sides black, right? Then what we want to do is select a face, and we'll select this front face, and we're going to drag William's picture there. And we're also going to have to get over here, this out so you can see this. We've got to make this one white, otherwise we're not going to see William's picture, as you can see right there. And we can make it full bright, it'll lighten up nicely. We want to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to select, now notice, if I just selected the whole thing, I'm moving the whole cube. What you want to do is select a face, select the face you want. We've got to change it to white. And then we're going to drag William's picture right onto that face. Perfect. We'll go full bright. All right, we can get rid of this panel here. Now, clearly that's too big for that frame, so we're going to narrow this down a bit like that. Now, this is a good time. We'll fit it inside here in just a minute, then we'll link them. But let's go to this prim, and let's go. You usually have textures. Now, you could do all kinds of textures. Picture. Here's a whole bunch you can look at right here. And you can make some. We can do a gold frame, brushed platinum. I like that. And let's see what that looks like here. There it actually has, I don't want that. What I want is, let's try this one. You got to see what you get. And some of them actually hollow out the sides, some don't. And how about a gold one? How about a gold one? All right. Doesn't look a whole lot different at the moment. Or, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do a red color. Now that whole frame is red. A lot of your building you have to kind of putz around a bit, find what works for you. Now we're going to move William the Great in here and size him appropriately. And scoot William in here. And we're going to do this. Okay, now we want to be able to grab one of these white handles and it sizes it. Keeps the same aspect ratio, which is important because we don't know how big this outside is going to ultimately be when we're going to be pulling in William the Great here. Now you notice we've got some, this thing still has holes in it, but we'll fix that briefly. I get this down to where it's doesn't have a hole anymore like that. Move William the Great in. Let's see, let's move him down to this right-hand corner. Grab one of these dudes and expand it so it's covered. And we need to reduce William the Great down to almost being flat. And let's take a look at it. Looks nice. All right, let's swirl around this. Yep, looks good. Now, if it's going to go on a wall, we wouldn't care if it had this backside or not. So you can make that black and not worry about it as well. Now, you want this to move as one. So we're going to select the frame. Now, when you come over to the object, here it just says object, right? No description, anything else. We also want to shift and click the picture as well. Now, we have no name capability, but we're going to link it right here. We're going to link it. And we come back to this object. And what we're going to do is, this is William the Great picture. William getting promoted in martial arts. Now, for those people that know me, that's a big thing. I've been in the arts since I was 6, and he's about 7 there. So he's getting on his road. Now, as you click off, you can see how gorgeous this is. And then we would take it into inventory because we've named it. We have a description. So we're going to right click and take it into inventory. And then we could go in the house, my rock house in particular, and put William the Great in here somewhere. I don't know that I have any space for him. I might have to make some space, and I won't bore you with that. But basically, Let me get over here past the lava. And I'm Pietrovich Pap. And that is how you build a picture for your house or anywhere in Second Life. And I will see you in Second Life.